With Battlefield Hardline out for about a week now, Visceral have started to look at things that need to be changed. So today I'm going to go over what they are including in the next game update. Now, still no ETA on when this patch is coming, but I'll be sure to let you guys know with another video whenever that does happen. First, they are going to reduce the K10's bullet damage from 34 to 33. Now honestly, this will make zero difference whatsoever to how fast this thing kills. If Viscera really wanted to nerf the Vector, they should tone its rate of fire down to about 1,000, or if that is not possible, they could simply increase the recoil. Now with 1200 RPM, this thing should have a lot of kick, and it really doesn't at the moment, and I think that's why it is so good. Now if you look back at Battlefield 4's FAMAS, that thing was ridiculous to handle. It had a lot of recoil, so that is one way they can nerf the K10 as well. The next thing they plan to change are the Sega and PTR DMRs. They're reducing the recoil to make them just as good as the Cops DMRs. Now I don't usually use DMRs, but it's good that they plan to make the factions more even. I think that's a good move considering you already need 1250 kills with any weapon to make it available on both factions. As for battle rifles, they're reducing recoil of the HCAR and HK51 to make them perform similar to the SCAR H and SA58 for the Cops side. Now again, just like the DMRs, this is a very good thing. Weapons on both sides should perform pretty similar, otherwise it would be considered unfair in my opinion. If they didn't do this, it would make team switching a viable option for those that want to use the better weapons in the game. The 410 Jury will receive a damage increase per pellet to make it more effective too. Now I actually haven't gotten a chance to use this weapon yet. I think you need to use sabotages to unlock it, and I rarely use those and actually get kills with them. However, it's good to know they're making this thing more powerful. Some other SMGs that are getting buffed are the FMG9, also known as the Folding Star Wars Rifle, and the M/45. These are both getting a damage increase to 25, and they're pushing out their fall-off starting range as well. I assume that means more damage over a greater distance. Now I haven't used the FMG9 or the M/45 yet. I usually tend to stick to assault rifles and carbines whenever I play. Anyway, all of the battle rifles' minimum damage in the game are being increased to 25. Yes, that means every single one. I noticed that these weapons tend to suck when you use them from a distance, and that makes no sense. Battle rifles are similar to DMRs in a way, and they're supposed to be good at medium to longer ranges, which definitely is not the case in Hardline. And one of the final changes coming to Hardline is that the AKM's minimum damage is being reduced to 24. Now similar to the K10's nerf, this will make a minor difference in time to kill. You're going to need one more bullet at a distance, which will nerf this thing tremendously. It already has a slow rate of fire, so the added bullet to kill will change how this weapon handles from a distance. It's going to still kill fast in close quarters, but with its ridiculously slow rate of fire, it really isn't meant to be used in close quarters, so definitely one of the bigger changes on the list. Visceral are including other things in this first patch too. They're going to adjust these spawns in TDM because let's face it, they're just terrible. I've spawned countless times behind somebody, or somebody I just killed spawns behind me and gets an easy payback. So it's good to see that they are completely reworking them. They are also adjusting tickets for the Conquest game mode. They seem to bleed way too fast compared to some of the other Battlefield titles out there. Now personally, I'd like a round to last for a good 30 to 40 minutes or so, not just 10 to 15. And finally, they're going to hopefully fix the RPG and pretty much all of the explosive spam in Hotwire. As it stands right now, that mode is completely broken due to explosive spam. People just camp with breaching charges and RPGs waiting for you to drive by them, and then they blow you up. So hopefully that won't happen as often after the patch. Now bear in mind, these are not all the changes coming just yet. They are just some of them that Visceral have officially confirmed. I'm sure they're going to change a lot more stuff in this first patch. There are still some bugs that need fixing. I know I've gotten a bug where I would get revived from a teammate, but my audio never fixed itself, and it would still sound like I was on the revive screen waiting to accept the revive. So that is one thing I would want fixed in Hardline. Be sure to let me know what you want fixed or changed down in the comments today. Thanks for watching, leave me a rating if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.